So welcome back to another breathing and movement today with me. I would like you to send your awareness to your shoulders and your hip in today's movement and breathing practice. So I've been getting quite a few requests for shoulder and hip mobility. And let's come sitting on the front of your mat and let's start our practice. So sinking your sit bones down to the mat, sitting up tall, maybe palms down if you had a long day, ready to let go. A long day could be a long day ahead of you. This could be you in the morning, or perhaps your body in the evening. What's most important is that you showed up on your mat. That in itself is a feat. So wherever you are, have a gentle smile as you feel your sit bones left to right. And then open up your shoulder blades, sending awareness from your sit bones, right hip, left hip, spine to your shoulder, right shoulder, and then left. And then slowly sending awareness to your neck, feeling as if someone is pulling your head up towards the ceiling. Gently drop your shoulders down just a little bit more. Yep. Maybe slight tuck of chin closer down to the mat as you gaze down or keep your eyes closed. Breathe. And then exhale, slowly take your chin parallel and then slowly up where it feels comfortable. Inhale again, chin parallel. And then exhale, 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 chin closer to your chest. Feel that stretch. Maybe chin come all the way down to your collarbone. Then inhale, come parallel with the chin to the mat. And then slowly take your head back. From here, right ear to the right shoulder. Take your time as you roll the chin to the center. And then to the left shoulder. Then all the way back to the right shoulder again. To the center. To the left. Now you can go faster than my cueing. I just would like you to feel each rotation that atlas bone sits on the axis vertebra. And then as you rotate, is that pivotal feeling that you're feeling from your neck. And then now we reverse a rotation to the left shoulder, to the center, to the right, and the other side. And again, try to relax your head. Let gravity take your head closer to your ear as you move. And breathe, focusing on the sensation and awareness that comes from this movement. The next time you come back to center, sit up tall. Arms out, then hug yourself in, maybe right hand underneath left, it doesn't matter. Hug yourself in, hold on to your scapula. Breathe, and then pull down, elbows down towards the mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, scoop belly in, and then maybe find yourself really pulling your elbows down just a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach out. Inhale, opposite arm underneath, hug yourself, and then just gently pull your elbows down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, maybe coming down a little bit more. Pull your belly button to your spine. Wherever you are, it really doesn't matter. Just feel your body as you lean forward and then control to come back. Inhale, reach out long, arms up to sky. And then this time, cactus your arms, but pressing your elbows towards the back. Feel that open in your shoulders. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades back. Baby gaze up to sky. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades back. Taking your time from here, coming into your tabletop position. So, in tabletop, inhale, scoop your belly in, gaze to belly button. Exhale, look up, lift up, breathe. Take your time to feel the in-breath as you pull your shoulders up to sky, protracting. Exhale as you retract, look up, lift up, breathe. Now, some of us might like to take our fingers towards facing your thigh. You find a different stretch here. Keep a soft bend in your elbows as you cat-cow away. Now, this time, take your fingertips facing outside your mat, and you're going to move from left to right. Feel the sensations in your hips. Feel how your shoulders feel when you move from left to right. And then slowly coming back to center. Inhale, take your right leg out. We're going to come into gate pose. And then exhale, sit up tall. Inhale, arms up to sky. Exhale, take your right hand and it's going to press down your leg as you side bend. Feel that length. Try not to dump into your leg. I'm going to turn so you can see me. This is dumping. That's not what you want to do. You really want to take your time and elongate, 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 and then stretch out. So it's really an opening here. Breathe. And exhale, coming up. Cartwheel the left hand down. Stay here and reach up tall. Now if you're really reaching, you feel you're pushing through your hands. You're pushing down on through your shin as you find a lift. Baby gaze up to sky. Breathe. Then exhale. Take your time. Walk your hands forward. And then take your right foot back. Inhale. Take the left leg out. Exhale. Walk your hands up. From here, slowly take your time. Reach, reach, reach forward. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen out. Baby gaze underneath your shoulders. Find that lengthen. Breathe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, right hand down. And then take your time here as you side bend. Keep pressing into your shin. Keep lifting up through your shoulders. Breathe. And as you breathe, I want you to feel as if you're filling up the left lung here. As you fill up your left lung, slowly walk your hands forward. Take your time here. And then take the left leg back. And then slowly come sitting. Heels to your heels and glutes actually meet. Good. From here, tuck your back toes. Option 1, keep the toes tucked. Press your hands into your back pockets. Stay here as you push your hips forward. And just slight mini back bend here. Gaze forward. Breathe. You want to elongate up. Try not to dump into your back. Try and feel that lift. And then arc back. Keep elongation. Gaze forward. Keep everything together. The integrity of your head, neck, and shoulders and hips are very important. And then sit back. We're going to do 2 more. So you can do the first version. That might be you today. Just being here, opening up your shoulder blades. And breathe. Perhaps
Maybe your spine is much more open. You take one hand and the other hand to your ankles. Gaze forward, push forward, open up your chest. You want to hold onto your ankles. It's a push-pull feeling. And if everything is okay, maybe you drop your head back. Breathe. Gaze forward. One hand to your back pockets and the other. Keep that integrity. Untuck your toes. Sit back. Now, little back bends like that can sometimes be emotionally different for each person. So whatever you feel, be mindful, acknowledge, and then let it go. One more time. Coming up to your back bend of choice, maybe tuck toes. Maybe you just push your hips forward, and that's beautiful. If you tuck your toes, maybe one hand to heel and the other. If you have one hand to the heel and then the other. If you would like to untuck your toes, keep the integrity, nothing changes. Pop up your chest even more. Hold onto your heels. And then push, push, push forward, breathe. One hand to the back pocket and the other. Slowly gaze forward. And then you come up, sitting down onto your heels. And just feel the vibrations around you and the swirling of that back bend all throughout your body. Be really mindful about how you feel here. Stay here. Or if you're ready to move, feel free to join me. So, take your hands down to the mat. Tuck one toe back and then the other. Stay in your plank here first. Feel the stability of your body. Press into your hands. Protract your shoulders up. Scoop your belly in. Now, try not to do this. This is not your plank pose. Your plank pose is really like an arrow straight forward. A lot of people like to look at their belly for some strange reason. Honestly, I would love for you to try to reach forward, look forward, gaze forward, maybe the top edge of your mat, or maybe a foot or two away from the top edge. Keep everything strong. Breathe into this posture. Deep inhale. You can always take your knees down if you wish. And then one more breath. And then take the right forearm down and then the left forearm down. Forearm plank. You can stay here or come down onto your knees. It really doesn't matter. Now, I would like you to try this. Protract, so you push your shoulder blades up, keeping that core engagement, and then retract. Protract, and then retract. Scapular mobility and scapular stabilization. Lift up, hold. Then swivel your legs left and center, to the right and center, to the left and center, to the right and center. Notice if you have scapular stability, nothing moves, it's just my hip. To the right and center, to the left and center. Hold, knees down, untuck your toes, and then chest down, lengthen, fingertips outside of your mat, oscillating cobra. Press into the tops of your feet. Open your shoulder blades as you come up. From here, maybe doing figure eights or moving from side to side. I like to dip one shoulder down and then the other. Sometimes I would like to just go left to right. So what does it feel like in your body? Maybe you close your eyes. I want you to send your awareness to your shoulder. How does it feel? Is the left shoulder the same as the right? Is one side more crunchy than the other? Slowly come back to center. Palms by your shoulders. And then slowly come into a baby cobra. Maybe don't touch the mat as you lift up. Maybe you lift all the way up. Find a mini back bend, breathe. Exhale, lower down. This time, reach forward with your hands. Lift your chest up, breathe. Maybe take your legs up, breathe. It's like a Superman pose or Supergirl pose. Reach, reach, reach. And exhale, lower down. Palms by your shoulders. Tuck your feet. Option 1, come into your knees and then press back, downward facing dog. Option 2, press into your hands and then slowly gaze forward and coming up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then press back, downward facing dog. From down dog, and then swivel your feet to the right. Bend into your knees. Press into your hands. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left arm up to sky. Inhale, come back center. Legs come back. Swivel to the other side. Bend your knees. Feel that stretch. Lengthen out. Right arm up to sky. Find your side plank. Come back center. Feel center. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Feel the mobility and the rotation of your hips. Massaging your joints and your hips with all that movement and fresh synovial fluid and oxygenated blood rushing to your limbs. Inhale, right leg up to sky. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside of the right pinky. From here, gaze forward. Drop your back knee down. Inhale, untuck your toes, arms up to sky. Cactus your arms, breathe. Exhale, palms down. From here, just lengthen out. Find your half split. You can be high with your hips. You can come low with your hips. Whatever feels good for you. I invite you to tuck your toes so you really feel that stretch. Breathe into this posture. It's not how far you go. It's allowing your hamstrings to stretch. One more breath. Bend into the right knee. Tuck your back toes. Lift the back knee up. And then slowly coming up into a high open lunge. From your high open lunge, maybe you steeple your arms. Find a mini back bend here. Maybe gaze up to sky. Breathe into this posture. Be strong. One more breath in. Exhale, take your palms down. And then maybe hover your foot, right knee by your right shoulder, or just press back into a three-legged dog. And slowly take the left foot down. Inhale, left leg up to sky. Exhale, take your time here to feel into the stretch. Take a deep breath here, and then step your left foot to the outside of your left pinky. Take your time to reach through your chest. Slowly drop your right knee down. Untuck your toes. Gaze forward, reach forward, and then lift up. Open up your arms like wings. Take your time here. Breathe. And then slowly palms down. And then come into that half split version. Flex your foot and then lean back. Breathe into the spaces that are opening in your hips. Wherever you are, just enjoy the stretch. It might be really enjoyable for some, but for others it might be a little bit tense. But just smile. You're stretching your body. Be mindful of how you feel. And then slowly come back. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back heel up. And slowly coming up into that wide lunge here. Breathe. Maybe you interlace your hands, steeple your fingers. Perhaps looking up to sky. Squaring your hips. One more breath. Then exhale, take your time to take the palms down with control. Lift the left leg up. Maybe left knee hugging onto the left shoulder. And then press back. Three-legged dog. And then leg comes down. downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, coming down. Knees, chest, chin. Untuck your toes. Slowly slither forward. Find your back bend. Inhale, come down. Tuck your toes. Pressing up into push-up. All the way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up to sky. Exhale, take your time. Right knee to the right shoulder. And then place the right foot down. Inhale, bend and drop the back knee down. Coming up, open up your arms like wings. Slowly palms down. Reaching your hip back. Find your half splits. Inhale, come forward. Tuck the back foot. Slowly coming up into that lunge. Open wide lunge, breathe. Exhale, slowly take your time. Take your palms down. Hover your right foot. Press back. Three-legged dog to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up to sky. Exhale, left knee to the outside of the left shoulder. Hold. Take the left foot to the outside of the left pinky. Drop the right knee down. From here, take your time as you open up and cactus your arms. Feel an opening in your shoulder blades and your hips as you take the palms down. Come into your half split. Breathe. Inhale, come back forward. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back heel up. Coming up into that high lunge. Steeple your hands. Find a bigger back bend here. Square your hips. And slowly take the palms of your hands down. Three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. From down dog, let's wash this through. Inhale, come forward. You can come down knees, chest, chin. Or you can come down into a chaturanga. Untuck your toes. Upward facing dog or cobra. Roll over your toes. Downward facing dog. From down dog, gaze forward. And then slowly walk your feet to your hands. And find yourself ragdolling all the way down. Sitting down in chair pose. Utkatasana chair pose. Breathe. One more deep inhale. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down. And then lengthen your legs forward. Reaching your heart forward. Reaching forward. Maybe holding on to the outside of your feet. Maybe peace sign fingers. Holding onto your big toe. Reach forward. Reach forward. And then melt your heart and belly down. You could be this here today. That is perfectly wonderful. You could come down halfway because that is where you are because your lower back is really, really tight. Some of us might come all the way down. It really doesn't matter. Just feel your body and breathe into the spaces in your body. Now, if your head comes down to your shin easily, then slight opening of your legs about 2/5 distance apart so you can come all the way down and your head can come down onto the mat. And so, do you? What does your body feel today? And it's not about getting far or the flexibility. It's about being mindful and respecting yourself where you are today. Every day is so different. My practice changes. As I breathe in, I find opening in my spaces of my body. As I exhale, I find length and I let go. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly come up. And then from here, take your time, scoot yourself down. And then slowly let your spine all the way down. Left knee into chest, hug the left knee in. Then taking a figure 4 with the left shin on top of the right thigh. Now for some of us, just holding is incredibly amazing. For some of us, you want to pull that leg closer. For some of us, maybe you want to hug to the outside of the right shin and then pull yourself in, as in pulling your shin towards you. And then for some of us, you might want to pull yourself completely in
finding what is best for you. There's always something for everybody. And just keep that integrity of what you need today and breathe. Everyone feels different in this stretch, so find your version. When you're ready, arms out wide, palms can be down or up, or you can cactus your arms as you wish. Drop the right leg down, cross your knees, and then take both legs out to the right. Rotational stretch here. Should feel really good for your hips and your lower back. Stay here and take another breath, and then twist a little bit more. Gaze over your left shoulder. Keep the left shoulder down. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, unwind. Figure 4 stretch on the right side. Right shin on top of left. But before that, don't forget to hug the right knee in first, just to prepare it a little bit. And then you find that figure 4 stretch. From here, options the same. However, our bodies, no matter how symmetrical you pretend it is, it really isn't symmetrical. So maybe one side is more forgiving than the other. So make your variation on this side. Maybe you're hugging your shin closer to you. Maybe you're holding on to the left shin. Maybe you're hugging everything into the midline. You can straighten, you can bend, whatever you need today on this side. And then when you're ready, cross your knees, palms down or up as you wish, and then slowly take both knees to the left, gaze towards the right. Find what you need here. Take a deep breath in, rotate a little bit more, keep the right shoulder down. Keep breathing and stretching. One more breath. Coming back to center. Unwind. For some of us, we like happy baby, so flex both feet, rock from side to side. This is kind of fun because you can rock back and forth, side to side. Babies are happy, they kick. Whatever you wish here. And slowly when you're ready, lengthen out. Palms facing up, legs just let go. Send awareness to your toes. Relax. To your ankles, completely relax. Your knees, your thighs, your left and right hip, heavy to the mat. Relax your belly button and your stomach, your chest, your shoulders. Just let go. Your elbows and wrists, palms up to sky. Let your tongue relax from your jaw, your eyes and your head, your brow unfurrow. From the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, whole body completely relax. So stay in your relaxation pose, Shavasana, as long as you wish. Thank you so much for coming out to practice with me today. I hope to see you soon. Peace.